Today's episode gets pretty spicy, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe, and let's go hop into the episode. Don't forget to take a look at simsjourney.com for all of your legacy tracking needs. We spent quite a bit of time last episode remaking our girl here, so I'm pretty excited. I think we're gonna go ahead and get her to come in and swoop Joe Trader out. I do really like this apartment a lot, so I think it'll be good for her and Trader. It's funny because it sounds like trader, but it's trader. He trades things. So when there's lurking in the background, I so appreciate you being here. Gardener baby daddy, yes he is. Get him out of our house, and this is how we're doing it. We're just gonna come knock on the door. We're gonna visit the residence. No, not move in. Let's see if I go to manage worlds. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna visit. Once we get rid of this Joe Trader situation, we will work on Sadie creating the perfect kingdom that she can for her generation. She's just laying the way. I don't think she's evil enough to kill Clyde or anything like that, but technically Clyde should have been the heir, and because of marriage, they're shifting the heir to the next born. But technically his firstborn, even though his dad died, he's still eligible for the throne, right? I know this is our rules, but in my framework, I feel like that makes sense. So I wonder how that works out storyline-wise. Is Clyde gonna be... He's the rightful king. So I'm wondering if we can make it... Because Clyde is obviously gonna be with the next generation. We could make it... And we're playing this as a generation challenge. So... Clive, it's Clyde. Clyde, I think. But Ani and... You're team Clyde? Really? You're here for the... Honestly, I'm kind of team Clyde too. He seems like a really chill baby. I've only hung out with him as a baby, but he doesn't ever really cry, and Todd was really cool. The way that he came to be was so surprising to me. I was not expecting to walk up and see the Grand Duke pregnant, so that was a shock to me. And I feel like because of that, I have this connection to him where I want to bring him into the storyline. You know, the stepmothers spawn, literally. If I can't do it now because I'm not in the household, but if I go into the Destiny, I literally just took away Beatrice's eligibility. She was second in line. I just took away her ability, you know what I mean? And just took the political consequences. She's fine. She's not even mad at me. And then, so there's already been some shifty, shady things happening. You know what I mean? Let's introduce ourselves to the Duke. Or not. What are we here to see? Joe Butler. Or Joe, not Joe Butler. Joe Garden. Joe Trader. There he is. Oh my god, look how they're meeting. Oh, this is the first time they're like... Well, the second time they're laying eyes on each other, but the first time she was wearing that god-awful makeup. Do you remember? This is so... Look how pretty this is with the background. Alright, we're gonna get this in cinematic mode. Let's do it. So, you know what? Right? Isn't that pretty? I never even looked at that ceiling before, to be honest with you. Alright. Now we'll get it in cinematic mode for you guys. First of all, we designed this ballroom. I need to put... Now I'm inspired. I need to put the same ceiling. I need to add in here. So, let's see how this goes down. Oh, I think he's into it. I'm pretty sure he's into it. Oh my god, Sadie's right there. Oh, I feel like my face in general just shouldn't be here. It's blocking everything. Is that better? Sadie, did you even notice? Sadie's who we're playing in the live save, so that's crazy.
Yabik.
Alright, here we
Yabik
go.
hiboim.
Going in for a move.
Default. Pana harnip.
Oh, maybe not?
Do a yipsy.
There we go. I think you liked it. Alright.
Nulit bulit tip tip.
Ah, no.
Let's just flirt with him. He likes pranks? Cool. Ooh, should we just immediately start talking about our fantasies? Or should we flirt for a little bit first? I always just want to immediately go to, and then I'm like, we have to build the romance bar and build the... Sometimes I just cheat it because I hate it so much.
Fenoy.
Paraza. Uriz.
Oh man, and then when they have a kid, technically it's going to be related to the heir.
Vernabel againzo.
Say they seem to have a lot better. I'm glad he walks away from everyone, not just her. Well, that went kind of horribly. But it's just the beginning of their story. I am going to cheat things up a little bit I'm gonna make them 50% friends and 50% romance. That way the romantic satisfaction has begun. Cute. So now we're pretty much done with you. You can stay here if you want though for spice. I will hop on over to our main household and we'll just keep popping on Naomi intermittently and we'll invite her to social stuff and things like that because we're trying to build the relationship between her and Joe Trader so that Joe Trader cheats on Sadie and moves into her apartment next door. If we take a look at our Royal Dynasty, this is on simsjourney.com, which if you haven't checked it out before, you 100% should. Basically, it's keeping track of how far we are. So I need to host, I'm trying to make some goals for this challenge. Let me go back. Goals for this episode. Well, Naomi plus Joe. We introduced them, which is fine, but I think we should host a social event. We have to host 3 successful royal events for our legacy challenge, so that would knock off the second one. We could do another ball and invite Naomi and have Naomi and Joe like get closer together at the actual ball. So I think that would be a kind of a fun little storyline. We need to form an alliance. I don't know how to do that or who I want to do that with. Oh, supposedly I fixed this, so we'll see if it actually remembers that we did that. Arrange a political marriage, betray an ally. Or those are optional to add drama. So I think that's a good, so then the third one would be host ball successful. So the ball can be where we form our alliance and also where Naomi and Joe are doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, I think we have our goals. They all require Sadie to create an event. I feel like we should host it in the Royal Ballroom again. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that same ceiling on because that shit was so cool. I think that was in this room. No. Let me just run around till I find it. I know it's close. This is the one I want. So what I need to do is go into build mode. In build mode, you can move a little bit easier. So you have the camera. It's just what I'm trying to point out right now is how hard it is to actually see a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go and change the ceiling pattern. So I want to copy the ceiling here. And there's no way for me to do that in build mode. You know what I mean? Because I can't look up. Am I missing something? Do I just need to be further away? Is there an angle that would show it? It won't let me look up, by the way, just so everyone knows. I'm not just being dense. But I can do it like that, but then it snaps back. Wait, here, found it. So now we can go down into the basement. See how complicated it is to add there we go, see? You got a little piece, boom. Am I missing something or is it just always like that, right? It is always that difficult to put a ceiling in. But look how nice it looks once it's done. We need actual chandeliers in here. What the fuck are we doing? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I am embarrassed to be showing that to you guys that I forgot to put chandeliers in here. Oh my god. So embarrassed that I forgot how to function. Here we go. Wait, can you just access ceiling like this? So there is an easier way. You can just go to ceiling. No, never mind. That's not a thing. That would have been cool though. I never do the ceilings. I try to for things that are visible outside, like porch ceilings and stuff, but room ceilings and stuff, no way. But now that I'm doing these cinematic shots for some of my YouTube videos, getting sucked into noticing those kinds of things, which is kind of fun. We're gonna copy these chandeliers as well, because I like them. All right, the ballroom feels more complete with chandeliers hanging. I'm glad we did that. See, it should look fucking everywhere in this palace needs to look fucking stunning. You know what I mean? It's like a rich person's palace. They're not just gonna have a white. Where'd the chandeliers go? I just put those on. I was doing this to try to see if I liked them. They're there. I just can't see them in live mode for some reason. They just disappear. It's probably like a film setting I have, or see? Whatever. Hyper fixated on that. It's not a big deal. You are not a sim. It's okay. Would be nice to have those chandeliers in pictures, but whatever. I think these chandeliers are a little small. Is that just me? Let's see if there's a better chandelier. just do one big one. This one is really nice. It has a modern touch I really like. This is the one we just had. I like this one better. I like that it feels a little modern. Something broke here. What happened? We lost yeah. I'm really proud of this ballroom. I feel like it came out really well. It's a small ballroom, but that's what I wanted. I wanted cozy. What is she up to, Duchess? Very sad. Drifting love from jealousy. Caught the love of her life flirting with another. Oh man, so Duke Tybalt is already flirting with other bitches anyways, so... Unless he's talking about Joe. She might be talking about Joe Trader because she walked in on them flirting. I don't feel like Duke Tybalt... I feel like he's a pretty chill dude. He's understanding of the situation that they've been brought into because of the trying to uphold the reputation, not wanting to tell the whole world that he is unable to produce an heir the traditional way with Sadie. So the only option then is to produce it in alternative ways. And he understands that Sadie stepped out for those reasons. But she's jealous over Joe Trader right now, and I don't think that he would like... I think he would be understanding about that, but not overly, oh, let me make it better for you. You know what I mean? But he's overall like a walking green flag. I haven't really seen any issues with Duke Tybalt. He's pretty chill. Naomi is our nanny. Joe Trader still lives here. Duchess. So we're gonna focus. Why are our kids sad? I have so many nannies and shit. They should never be sad. I'm sorry. Is it Deirdre's birthday today too? On Monday. Just chilling in the kids' room watching this TV. Why don't you take care of the fucking baby that's crying in your room? Lord Clyde. He got the Alice in Wonderland style room based off the Wonderland pack. What are you doing, girl? Practicing acting? Maybe instead we should call a therapist or something? Attend grief counseling? I don't know if that would help you. You're not really grieving yet. But you are. You're like grieving the loss of your relationship. I don't know if the game would recognize that. What would be good for her right now? She's hungry, so probably some food. Look, there's just always food out for them. Grab a serving, and then eat. And then maybe just like, go to sleep. You've had a long, hard day. I forget which bed is y'all's. Found it. One furthest away from the children possible. I would say other than this one, but this is where the nanny sleeps, so that's why Lady Deirdre's in there. So are you up to, Billy Hayseed? Are you body doubling? This is body doubling. I've attended co-working streams before. Those are actually really cool. If you've never done that, you might like that. Take care of your child. If I remember correctly, we have to arrange a political marriage, and that's gonna be Deirdre. She's gonna be the one, and technically she's Joe Trader's baby, but that's the secret. So I think she's gonna be how we form the alliance, through marriage agreement with Deirdre. How they do that shit way too young. What we'll do is we'll find a household that we want to be allied to, and then we will go produce a infant, so that way they're around her age, and then we'll just let them do their thing for a while. You know what I mean? I have aging on all households, I believe, on this save. I can do, though. All right, all households age, so that means he can just be her friend, and then they maybe get together once, maybe they have to get together once a season, or that's just like something that we track on the side. But that's one, Deirdre's the next heir, so, well, no, Deirdre's not the next heir. Lord Marvin is, so, but obviously it's the same generation, so we can play them and keep them in the household. To write this down before I forget it. So we need to decide who we want to form an alliance with. And I have a crazy idea. What if Beatrice starts her own CK3 how people can branch off and then you can give them pieces that you technically own, and they're like your duke or duchess or whatever, but it's also an alliance that you have. So I was kind of thinking like Beatrice is who I wanted to do my alliance with, have her branch off from the dynasty and start her own dynasty, because she hasn't been behind what the dynasty stands for, and she wants to live maybe communally, and maybe she goes and wants to do a hippie commune or something like that. That's kind of fun. Hold on. Beatrice, I need to write this down because I'm having like stoned thoughts. Hippie commune of tiny houses, self-sustainable. That's so cute. So what we can do is go ahead and buy it for them, and then we can build it up for them, move Beatrice out into that state, basically, and then we create a new dynasty and become their ally. And we do it through marriage. We give Billy... Wait, does that mean they're related, though? That means they're related. Maybe this is just a cool side thing to give Beatrice her own dynasty. I just really like Beatrice, and I like her as more than an advisor. I feel like she should lead. But I don't know. I don't really condone incest, so this isn't Game of Thrones, so I'm trying not to make it Game of Thrones. But the more I was tracking that back, the more I was like, oh, maybe that won't work. So who will that work with? Let's look at who we know. We could also look at people who are already nobles. If we look at the dynasties, we can always go for an existing dynasty as well. So these are the dynasties, and do we know any of them? I wish they had them by dynasty here. Cordelia is definitely in the Thebe. Maybe we do that. Didn't we have a thing with Tiago? I can't remember. I feel like he came on to us at one point or something, but that's all water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned. Me and Cordelia have great compatibility. She's awesome. I need to up our friendship here because friendship decreases so much so quickly in The Sims. We're definitely good friends, and I think we should form a alliance with them by marrying Deirdre off to Cordelia's son. I think that's going to be the move. First of all, does this family have children? No. So we're going to go play as Cordelia for a bit. Ooh, this is fun. We have to play as all these different townies to get our stuff done. That's kind of a fun thing. We gotta go get her knocked up, and it better be a boy. We'll eat like a bunch of carrots and listen to alternative music all the time. That apparently will do it. Save your games. Alright. Billy Hasty, not to distract you, let me know if I shouldn't talk to you because I'm distracting you. Were you able to mess with Sims Journey a little bit and see if some of those changes I made worked? Well, definitely let me know, because just let me know immediately like you did before, so that I, like, when you see a bug like that, because I think I fixed the account where you can put packs in, and then I made it basically everything that's AI need to take into consideration what packs the user chose, because I realized that that wasn't actually connected. I thought it was. So those are the little things that I think are connected that aren't connected, and it just comes up through user. That's why you guys are in early access. You know what I mean? In fact, I need to add an early access badge to the to-dos. What did I just say I was gonna do? Do you remember? Early access badge, thank you. All right, we gotta find where Cordelia lives. Yep, this is the best way I know how to do it. So if anybody else knows a better way, definitely let me know. I guess I could have just found their house. See, now they're in my household, so they should be playable, from what I understand. There they are. Let's play as Cordelia. Ooh, I love her. I'm so excited. They only have 88K. We have way more money than them. That's things. Their house, though. Holy shit, is this it? Where's their house? Is she not home right now? Please go home. I want to see your house. I love that you were just out enjoying the day, though. That's so adorable. I'm feeling very unsatisfied in our relationship. She has a relationship with a lady in an eye patch. Excuse me? Did anyone else see that? She has a relationship with a lady with an eye patch. Cordelia. You got some scandals too, girl. But I'm playing as Cordelia right now, so per RP rules, I can't use any of this information when I'm playing as Sadie. Bummer. Wow, look at our husband. Oh, our romance is not very good. We need to work on that. Are they not in a happy relationship? Ask about romantic satisfaction. Oh, they just kissed, so I'm feeling very unsatisfied in our relationship. I think the first thing we need to do is get these guys laid, for sure. We have Wicked, so I feel like we could just... Are we at their house yet? This is it. Where should they bang? The ballroom? This gazebo? Maybe this nice chair here? Let's go. Unless he rejects her. Silly behavior. Did he say no? Where's he running off to? Get back here. Oh, he took her with her. What's happening? Oh god, it's happening. Can I do I think mine has it where they have their clothes on, but just in case, we'll just block it with an object. Should censor it enough. I feel like they were upset with each other. They just needed some physical intimacy. They'll be okay. Cool. Looks like that went well. So I thought, I don't know. She wants to take a bath after that. I'm sure she does. I'm gonna have to go in there and make sure that things happen. Hi, it's me. What's up? So I'm gonna basically get in there and make sure that things happen a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's calling us right now. He's calling us right now, even though he's calling us to recall this is so funny. Hold on. It's this one. Seems like you just sprang up out of nowhere. We've never discussed your childhood before. What sorts of things inspired you when you were a kid? It's all a bit dim now. Let me recall. How nosy. I don't want to talk about that. I haven't gotten the notification that says that she might be pregnant, which is concerning to me. Look at her. She's so pregnant. Oh, that's right, because we put her in labor. I was like, oh my god, she is so pregnant. But yeah, that makes sense. I need to go to the hospital right now. No, moonbathe. She's like, this happened so fast. I don't know what happened. Maybe because of this, they think that he's like sort of God or something. I don't know. Let's look at something pretty. Second. Nice. I didn't mean for that, but that worked out great. Okay. It's called a subathon timer. But I wonder if I can do it for follows. I don't really want to do it for subs. I don't even think people can sub to me yet, can they? Asher's cute. We can do Asher. Or Wyatt. Those are the two that came up. Asher, Brontes, I like it. Wyatt, that could be his name. Oh my god, there's twins. There's a girl. Mariah. It is very southern to me. How's Mariah? I like the name Mariah. Mariah Lynn. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. They have so many twins in the game recently. Fucking crazy. Whoa. Okay. Now we can secure a viable marriage for our alliance on our main person, which was the goal. Okay, now we go back to our house and we need to figure out how to form an alliance. Taking forever to load up. There we go. Why are we talking to our ex / our son-in-law? Talk about grilled cheese. See what he wants.
Oh, hey!
Grilled cheese. Love grilled cheese. Something we can both agree on. Definitely. Alright, what else got for us, buddy? Ex / son-in-law is diabolical. You're 100% right, Billy Hayseed. This has been a interesting challenge so far. I'm actually excited for when I'm done with it to go back and look at all the videos. Which, by the way, the stream that you were in, last stream, posted that video already, so it's up. It's like the most recent Crown and Legacy in it, and like you can see some of the funny things that you say because it pops up on the screen. And fucking hilarious. Sadie went all the way over here for some reason. Oh, that's right, because we're trying to meet Cordelia. First of all, we need to up their friendship to need to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, our besties. It's stupid how fast you lose relationship points in The Sims 4. Just don't tolerate that. So I just cheat my relationship levels sometimes. What are you gonna do about it? Anyways, she and Cordelia are like friends. Yeah. It's not weird that she is, I don't know why I pushed that button again, sorry. But showing up like she just gave birth, like she wants to see the babies and that kind of thing. You know? And then that's when she's gonna be like, dude, what if your kid got married to my kid? And they start like, you know what I mean? They're gonna like this out. It's like a BFF. Like the problem is I have to find her and I don't know where she is. And then everything looks the same and I'm directionally challenged. Okay, I was hoping I could like see her here or something. Is this her house? Which one is their house? I feel like it's this one. Okay, I meant to push it that time. Okay, it didn't actually help me at all. I'll let my sim like something out. You know, they just kind of stuff out. Make sure autonomy's on, because I figured out the other day that my autonomy was off for like, knows how long on a save. Okay, we're good friends. Alright, let's ring up Cordelia. She's gonna come stay for a couple nights. Wait, can I plan a stay over at someone else's house? Where the... Wish my sim would do something. Don't worry, baby. Someone more capable than me is coming to take care of you. That's what Cordelia is saying. But I'm a nanny, you know, princess, basically, right? Alright, see you later. Thanks for coming by. So Cordelia, she's a grand duchess. He is going to invite over Sadie. Sadie will be right over. Let's go down. Beautiful home. Wow. Gorgeous little ballroom. You know what I mean. Gorgeous ballroom situation. And then it comes up and connects. That's gorgeous. Yeah, this is where we hang out. We wait. Sadie's here. So let's go and do a noble introduction, because even though they're best friends, they've never actually met. Maybe they met like on social media or something. And here we get their meeting, and Cordelia's in love with Sadie, finds her attractive. Interesting. Alright. Invite her in. Kind of she needs to be in a different outfit, so I'm gonna change her outfit to like a more formal options. There we go. I'm her fucking get up. Maybe we need to be in our get up. Yellow to represent. There we go. Yeah. Feels more like two girls that are like same wavelength. You know what I mean? I don't know what is going on here, but I'm taking a picture. It's adorable. Because they're best friends. You know, forgot that I wasn't controlling Sadie. Compliment the Cat Dynasty. That's a good idea. Best friends. We're gonna form our group. We're best friends. We're forming a group. So now we can say, I want to take and like you. Sorry, not take you. That sounds bad. Sit and chat here. Sit together. Now they'll be a little bit more controllable. She's like, well, let's go inside. It's raining. You can come with me if you want. Let's go. Oops. Nice. They're so cute together. Like as friends, you know? Whatever. Abrantes are about to, well, we're also getting a new alliance. Wait till they hear about that. Let's talk about, let's just ask about her day.
Marie Poshima? Tinkwell.
Wabarani Zenzumi. Just Bugs. Movie. Shabashu Kanui.
Yatorba Melvoy? Huh. Boy.
I'm looking for the one that says like alliance.
Aviavor. Zaffle. Kaljildarish. Finafesh Septa.
Maya Pep Thufel.
Neva.
I'm trying to look for like, yeah, how I start an alliance with another dynasty in Sims 4. I don't want to look at a bunch of TikTok videos though. I just want, oh, with the head of another dynasty. Okay, so this maybe is like her being like, I need to talk to your husband. I have an idea.
Ambira. Uba wait. Sensibi Kiniku. Swarspa. Githara.
I think she's like, look,
Bill. Tripna.
My kid should totally marry your kid, and
Ina
we're best
Plavar.
friends already.
Won't
So
he?
then it's like we already have
We're
to
good done.
make the alliance official. So Cordelia is going to talk to her husband, who's the head of the
Shilu
dynasty,
Panide
and Sadie's going to talk to
Rabin
her
for
husband, who's the head of the dynasty, and they're going to meet and make it an official. That evil laugh at the end was perfect. So in that case, why don't we get the boys together? Sadie, Duke, do you know Duke? I'm gonna add her to my household for a minute. She is, yay. Yeah. Invite over to current lot. Grand Duke Tiago. I think they're like stoked about this actually. Like, stoked. I think they want to talk to their husbands over like a dinner that they cooked. So they're gonna come and cook up really quick, like a fancy meal, cook a gourmet meal. We cook up a grand meal, yeah, ham dinner, and then Cordelia, you can be in charge of cooking up dessert. So how about this white cake? Stop holding your baby. We have storyline things to do. Invited over. He's coming over. So we're introducing our dynasty heads so that they can get into an alliance. If he's here, I don't want him to get stuck outside. Yeah, I thought he was here. Heads of feelings. All right, Sadie, come give him the 411. Congratulate on marriage to myself, right? Y'all are still like involved, aren't you? Yeah, your romance bar is pretty high. We'll do a tender neck kiss, and then we'll have the boys meet. They'll meet, yeah, in here. This is perfect. And I know it's not traditional. Maybe they have some cake. Nope, you're not gonna pass out. Important storyline things to do today. So then Sadie would have been coming. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think you need to come here, sit, and talk to the Cap Dynasty head. Cordelia, come have a seat. He's going in for another slice, thankfully. Oh, she's crying. Oh, here we go. That's so, like, not funny, but, like, just gonna screenshot it for later. You know, later. Like, that would make a good little thumbnail situation. I don't know. Okay. These guys seem to be fine, so let's...
What's up, Abib?
Let's have them. They've just bonded so much over this cake that they're now true friends.
Skador.
So now when we talk to him, let's whisper him a courtly rumor.
Wemte. Lamina Gabar. Nah.
Squarble Tarbahe Farbina.
Hana Klets.
Orbitak.
Fina. Oi beam. In a preb. Soy be. Washinoiba. Kunze.
Imply attraction. Oh my god, Cordelia is the dynasty head. I just got so bamboozled. I was sleeping. She's like, oh, okay, I guess they finally realized they need me. So she woke up from her nap and they're like, oh, okay. Let's introduce each other for the first time. Holy cannoli. We're gonna catch him? Oh my god, we just caught him. That's insane. We just caught him. Oh my god, they're so cute. Look at that noble introduction. I know they're not going to become a thing or anything, but I think like it's a nice introduction. You know, say goodbye. Say ally. Why can I not click on him anymore? We're gonna make their relationship like, we're just gonna make them friends. And then noble ventures. He just calls him immediately like, I think you should come over.
Bispadrobal. Shunik.
He will be right over. Caught in a scandal. Sadie Cap has been caught in a scandal. Secret child. She will face disapproval from other sons. Sadie can release an apology or denial statement at the computer. Why are you why is that guy? Why is all I have to say? That's all I have to say. That's why. Okay. That later. Is going to invite him inside. You need to come closer first. It's raining, come inside, congratulate on marriage, and then bring him up into the receiving room. She's doing what she's got to do to get by today. That's okay. Everyone's having a little powwow up here. I'm gonna add him to our group so that way I can make him come and sit with us. We're all gonna sit there together and we're gonna talk about this. Alright, hopefully the men get the message. At least the man who matters did. No offense, but a great spot out of the rain to talk about some stuff. Man. So I think that we need to confer on matters of the realm. We need
No Bob. Why make for Rube? Shaylee.
babble about Belvacord.
Crazo.
Just kind of come up a little bit. Funny story. I mean, you guys are good friends. Compliment the cat dynasty. Now, how do we offer an alliance? That didn't really work. Someone else said through social groups. Propose alliance. I found it. Alright, let's see what happens.
Let's a wreck. Kribix Brohe. Gives a BB. Tabishi Tibet.
Yips, Kuku Slackum, Ko Beast! Lavov, Skoomba Choop, Prapna Pelzo. Moishi, Viva Fwabe.
Hey, get back.
Alright, the Dynasty Alliance is formed. So we are going to say that the alliance is basically between the families. And it is solidified by a marriage between Deirdre and Lord Asher Wyatt. So we have formed our alliance. I know I said I was going to do it at a ball, but that felt like too chaotic. So we're going to go ahead and host our ball. Like, we could start it now, to be honest with you. So, I want to do it on Sadie. I want Sadie to move back to her original house. So let me go to manage worlds. Got a little dance party there. We need to move our households around. All right, we're now back in the Cap household. Thank goodness. We have successfully arranged a alliance through marriage with the, what are they called? I don't even remember what they're called, but Cordelia, basically. So Cordelia and I have a little pact going. I think we're gonna go ahead and host a ball. And during that, Naomi and Joe are gonna get really close. And we may add Naomi to our household for a little bit. Maybe not, because I don't want to leave that baby alone, because then what if it disappears? So maybe not. We'll figure that out. Either way, we're going to have Naomi and Joe, I think, develop their relationship, and I think Joe's going to officially break up with Sadie and move in with Naomi. So I think that's going to happen. And then that's all going to happen at a ball. That should be happening right now, actually. So if we do it for now, can people stop us? Royal Ball. Where's Royal Ball? Grand Ball. Obviously say that, but he's supposedly an outcast, but I don't feel like he's that much of an outcast anymore. I don't know. We're just gonna invite, cool. That should be good. You can hire a mixologist. Dress code is gala. We're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it now. All right, start practicing the waltz. Get people going. You know what I mean? I don't know, what are these both waltz musics? Oh, it's because I have 3 different kinds of music going at once. Okay. That makes sense. Go ahead and waltz with them. I'm gonna turn the music off for a second because that's definitely conflicting. They got caught in their deception. All right, we can have, there we go. The music is better. Is that Cordelia? Oh my god, she's gorgeous. It's our ally. Why don't we introduce her to nobody? Oh, she's gonna dance with this random guy. The nanny. No. I'm not gonna imply Cordelia is overrated. That's insane. She's perfect. We're like her best friend, so fuck off. his hands ready to eat for everyone the other day, and I'm like, oh, that's a good one. We haven't started the Grand Waltz yet. We should go ahead and start that. How do we do that? Start Grand Waltz. Where's... I want everyone in the party to come here. Is everyone just upstairs? Yeah, you think they would come to me, but whatever. Cannot start a grand ball while another situation is running. Start the Grand Waltz. There we go. Let them go.
And Bob with us.
Oh, he just left. Not really sure why. Wait, did I make sure Naomi came here? I'm gonna have to hop onto Joe and make sure she got invited, because I don't think I did, which was the whole point.
Or Merkid Tibanahu, Funiata, Kiboy
Naomi is sleeping. No, she's not. I feel like I did that wrong. Maybe he goes to her house and she's all mad about it and they end up doing the thing. I think that could work. And we'll move Joe Trader out and in with them. I think that will work. That will be a successful ball, if you ask me. So he is just gonna walk on up to her door and visit the apartment. She let him in. We're gonna switch to Naomi's control. It's getting dramatic, y'all. Just once we get through these saves. Oh, this is not who we wanted to be at all. We're gonna play as Naomi, and Naomi is going to let Joe Trader in. Let's see if we even get that far, because The Sims has foiled my plans a couple times already tonight, so let's see if we make it to that. All right, they've found each other again, and I think we should make a move.
Funiata, John Josanessa, Bahira, Bempi, Yorid, Janib Shrofa,
I think they should just go for it.
Bretanu, Dubma.
What do you mean you can't get there? Isn't that her house?
Bebso.
Alright, we added him to the family, so that way we can get both of them in. I think they're into it. I think they're gonna do it. Alright, we'll let them do their thing.
Oh, vinaigrette.
So I think we'll leave them there. Thank you for hanging out with me while we did the another episode of the Crowns and Bloodlines Legacy Challenge. Episode 13, Wild. So again, take a look at simsjourney.com for all of your different legacy tracking challenge needs. And if you're interested, take a look at my links below to see all the various different ways that you can get in contact with me, or see the website, or hang out in socials. So I appreciate you guys watching this, and please subscribe. I have 30 subscriptions on YouTube right now, and you need 50 in order to do YouTube live stream. So 50 is my ultimate goal, so please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for being here. I appreciate you all.